Beats.
Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the altcoin market, and we got Jay here to come and give us his input. Let me add Jay in here real quick. What's good, Jay? I don't know if you can hear us. You can hear us, Jay? I don't see him speaking. Maybe oh, it's got a little issues. Hold on. And I see a lot of people are in. Let me leave and come back in. Jay, you can hear me now? Let me see.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. As people come in, we're gonna have a nice little discussion. It's been a little minute, man. It's been a little minute, and I see the comments rolling in. Let me check out the comments before we get fully started here. I love YouTube. Yes, best Discord out there. Yeah, we trying. Rebel says he's back. I'm back. Shinobi says good to see you, my G. Good to see you too. Monkey Cuh, what's good? Yo, how you doing? How you doing? How you feeling, Jay? It's been a minute.
Good, man. I'm feeling good. It's been a while. Feeling revived, ready to go.
How you feeling about the market right now? Because we're gonna get into a little bit of things here.
Oh man, the market is very well, first of all, let me just say I'm feeling good, but I'm also feeling like what the hell is that?
Oh, why the 50?
Huh?
The 50 surprised you?
No. Actually, 50 is cool. I'm just talking about the market overall, man.
Oh
Just
yeah.
where the
Let's just get right
liquidity's
into
flowing, you know what I'm saying? That stuff.
it. Facts. What's good, Super? How you feeling? How you
Feeling
feeling?
super.
All right, let me get into my other screen here. As you guys can see, my favorite picture is up. It hasn't changed all year. Probably won't change until the bear market fully comes, because then I'm gonna take that off. You guys already know if you need a place to store your crypto, Tangent is one of the best things you could use. Use code EverythingAltcoin, save you 10%. They even got the rings coming out, as you guys can see. You guys could go ahead and cop that. You see that code EverythingAltcoin saves you that nice little 10%. Now, if you guys want to step your crypto game up to the next level and start to get into some of these crypto projects before they even come out on the market, you guys can check out my Patreon group here. It's already linked in the comments section down below for you guys, in the chat for you guys to check it out. And check out this how-to guide as well for private sale investing. We're going to talk about some of this in this video here, because a lot of the things that's happening in the altcoin market, some of the articles coming out, is pretty prevalent to all of this as of right now. So I'm gonna kind of give my take on a few things. I want to get Jay's take on a few things as well, right? And guys, that ebook for the tokenomics is out as well. You guys can go ahead and check that out. It's only $8 to understand the market as of right now, because tokenomics is also playing a part into this conversation we're having today. right? This is gonna be the first conversation in a while. I wanted to go live on Saturday or so, but I think we're gonna still go live on Saturday. But this, I just had to talk today about a few different things here. And this is a funny thing here. I just seen this tweet earlier today. Y'all not wearing deodorant at these events? What's going on here, guys? Y'all making us look bad. Y'all making us look bad. Y'all gotta start wearing some deodorant, right? And I also did put out this tweet. The rest of this year is all gonna be about football, crypto, and the gym. This is what we all should be focused on. This grind time because I think we're gonna start getting into some good, decent thing. How you feeling, Jay?
Feeling good, man. I like that grind time. Let's go.
Yeah. First altcoin, I think that's going to be coming out very soon here. It should be at the end of this month here. Yeah, launching at the end of this month, and just next week or so is Peak. Peak is looking like it's going to be one of my favorite altcoins. I've been talking about it a lot on this channel. I've told you guys this is going to be a nice play, right? As you guys can see, the fully diluted valuation is going to be $333 million, with the initial sale being 20 million. So this should be interesting to see how things is going to play out, because this also is going to play into our conversation as well today, right? You guys can see Peak has been doing a lot of things. They backed basically $100 million D-Pin fund with the help of Borderless Cat. How you feeling about Peak here, Jay?
Man, I like Peak. I've been looking at it since you brought it to my attention in one of your videos. Um, I'm just waiting for altcoins to pick up again. Really.
Yeah. This is the time. Like, people are pretty scared of buying altcoins during this time,
Yes.
but I feel like this. Oh yeah, we just gonna have to get into all of that. But let me just skip a few things because this it seems like we just need to get into this conversation here, right? Of course, today was the 50 basis cut. I personally thought we was gonna get 25. My guy Shizzy in the Discord was calling me the underdog because I was following what was gonna be happening the last cycle, right? Of
Yeah.
course, last cycle they started in August 1st, 2019. They did the 25% for 3 months, right? And this cycle here, they went straight to 50. I believe that's because in September they did not cut. So they might have just, wanted to cut a little bit more for this month here. But we gonna see, right? How you feeling right now about all of this basis cut, Jay?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, what's crazy is I think we had a stream maybe a year ago and we talked about they was gonna cut around election time, or in response to election time, and that's exactly what we're getting. And I think the market is just acting a little silly right now because everybody, for some reason, everybody was saying that it was going to be 0.75, which I'm more like you. I was thinking it was going to be 0.25. So them doing a point 0.5 is actually pretty good, like
Yeah,
in my
I've
opinion.
been seeing both takes on either side, whether this is a dovish 50% or a bearish 50%, whatever, right?
Nah,
But
we could have
we're going,
got nothing. You know what I'm saying? We could have
yeah,
got keep it flat.
we're going to see what's going to happen because they already said by the end of this year it's going to be 100%, a
Mhm.
hundred basis point. So that could be another 50, full 50, or split into two, 25, 25, whether that's the next meeting or so, right?
Yeah. Either way, we're trending in the right direction.
Yeah,
So
and you guys can see this is September 18th, 2007 was when they did a 50% basis cut, right? So there's some talks. Recession, they saying this is the reason they did the 50 was because they knew recession was coming. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But there's a lot of talks here. As you guys can see here, this is the little chart that they put out here,
they still
2007.
trying to act like we not in a recession right now.
I've been was thinking we was in it, but I don't know. I'm
I've been
not.
thinking that the economy wasn't doing too great for the average American. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but you guys can see from the chart here, as you guys can see, when we did in 2019, we did that 25, then recession in 12 months. Yes, you guys can see the S&P, SPX return after the first cut here. You guys can look at that here. So we're gonna see how things play out because they say, history doesn't repeat itself; it rhymes. We'll see if it's going to continue rhyming this cycle, right? Next, BlackRock has been buying and buying and buying more Bitcoin, buying and buying and buying and buying more Bitcoin. And recently, just today, gold actually hit its all-time high. Does BlackRock know something that we don't? I think they do because they also put out this here, right? This is something they put in their little report here. They shown what has happened, right, for the long-term performance. Right now, we're here, right? We're here, and it went down 77%. They're predicting that we might go up a little bit more. What you feeling, Jay?
Man, I didn't. I like that. I mean, I'm looking at the same things they looking at, but I'm just surprised that BlackRock is actually looking at some of these
Hey,
we've been looking at for years. You know what I mean?
they've been diving deep into it. As you can see, they've been buying most of the Bitcoin, a lot of the Bitcoin, while a lot of people has been selling. So that should be interesting. You know, you also got Alex Becker here that put this tweet out last month. I wanted to go live around this time, but I actually didn't. It was still a little boring period for me, right? And as you guys can see, Feds will panic, decrease rates, market goes nuclear. So what he tweeted out is looking like it's going to come to fruition very soon. So we'll see. We're already in September. We'll see how the rest of the year plays out. You guys can see people are saying then this was August, right? That we are in a bear trap here, and then it's going to go up, right? And now the money stock here, people are the Feds is going to be forced to basically print more money, and it's going to go up. And that could be good for the markets. But looking at the market now, let me refresh this thing real quick here. Refresh this thing. We're at 60K once again. Nothing new. We've been ranging for a little bit of time now, right? So I'm not too excited until we break all-time high, which was like that 72, 73 range. So I'm gonna continue just being here. I've been buying some dips. We're gonna talk about that in another live stream, of course, right? Now, you guys can looking at some upcoming altcoins that is going to be coming out probably this month here. As you guys can see, Crypto Rank has told you guys what is coming out that you guys can keep your eyes out on, right? So let's get into the conversation today, which is going to be all about altcoin season. When is it going to start? Oh, I got to reconnect here. There you go. When is it going to start, right? Because I brought up this chart here. And a lot of people during this little time here don't seem like they really understand the altcoin market too much. Some people are mad that these altcoins are going down, right? So I want to show you guys per chart. This is the total three, which excludes Bitcoin and Ethereum, meaning just the rest of the altcoin market. Since 2017, once it goes up here, this is when you're getting that nice little altcoin rally here. Or you could call it altcoin season, whatever you want to call it at this point in time, but altcoins go up, right? Once again, we're looking here at December 20th. This is right during the past cycle. It happened twice, matter of fact. So you're looking at it here, pumps, goes crazy, goes nuclear, right? Comes down, does it again, right? Now we're looking at this cycle. Let me also, this kind of shows that the altcoin cycle is kind of over, but I don't know. What you think, Jay?
Wait, you said it's kind of what?
It kind of looks like the altcoin cycle is over just per chart, just per the chart. Right? I don't want to be too bullish. I gotta talk about both sides. You're looking at this here. You know, it goes up
Mhm.
again, and then from there on, the altcoins have bled out. Right?
Yeah.
Now we're looking here during this cycle here. Let me zoom in a little bit here.
Hmm.
We had the first rally here, which started in October. And I'm gonna correlate this to some altcoins that were bullish during this time as well, right?
Yeah.
So it goes up, comes down a little bit, goes up again. Now we have to break this here to see if it goes back up. What are you thinking? Are we thinking altcoin season is over?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. For me, it's I mean, it's taking longer than usual, but for me, it looks like it hasn't even started yet, which is like crazy to even say. You know what I mean? But I would just say, like in the previous market cycles, that's kind of the same thing that we had. We had this quick returning rally, back to like previous all-time highs, and then we shoot after that. You know what I mean? So I think we still have that coming. I think it's just hard for people to see it right now.
Okay. All right. Let me check out some of the comments here because I'm gonna go into the comments before I even continue here. Ta-ta. So Alex says altcoin season will be in 2025.
Hmm.
You agree with that, Jay?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Usually, about a year after having.
Okay, okay. Um, Shinobi says, "Are you still bullish on imaginary ones?" I am still very bullish on imaginary ones. Hasn't played my way, but I'll probably talk about that in another live stream because that also actually that kind of correlates with this live stream as well. So I'll probably talk about it. They should have cut 200. Oh shit!
Damn.
No peace. EA and EC boo the charts. Yeah, you sounding like me, Shizzy. You sounding like me. You sounded like me. Altcoin season has yet to begin. Okay, okay. Can you
Okay,
talk
yeah.
about Manta Network or price prediction, please? Sure. So, yeah, EC, we seeing eye to eye. Damn, you a fan favorite, Jay? You a fan favorite? Y'all seeing eye to eye?
Let's go. Let's go. That's, I mean, yeah, if you're looking at it from kind of a previous cycle standpoint, it doesn't look like we've really gotten our big jump off yet. And it
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like it too, because
I
all
actually very
coins,
much so agree with that.
you know what I mean?
But reason I bring this up is because some people don't really see that we're in, like, they don't understand. No matter the tokenomics, no matter anything that has to do with that altcoin, market sentiment always matters for an altcoin to thrive. That could be, it could have 1% of its token out, 100% of its token out, right?
Mm-hmm.
This comes to this chart here where we been here from last cycle too. We understood how we've been here for 2 cycles, 3 cycles now. We understood how much the Coinbase and Binance listing were very bullish for altcoins. But now this article comes out. You guys can see just this, what is it, 2 days ago? Not for long. They don't see that these big centralized exchange listings will be a big thing for long, right? People pretty much are going to be trading the news and then dumping the news. You know how it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you scroll down, I just want to highlight one thing here because it actually correlates with what I said, right? For all altcoins, no matter what it is, right? Timing may have a lot to do with poor performance, but especially if the listing came at a volatile time for Bitcoin's price. So this is your new altcoins that are coming out during this cycle. If they have come out in the past since March, I want to say, because this correlates exactly with the chart here, right? March was the top from where we seen that explosive move from the bottom of the bear, right? If they have come out during this time, they pretty much have been on the downside, no matter the tokenomics, right? So this, let's bring up the first altcoin here. Let's bring up the first altcoin, Nakamoto Games. I've told you guys so many times on this channel, I've been in the private sale of Nakamoto Games, right? And just to show you guys, this is what we provide in our group, right? Once I post something like this, you guys, normally the information is a little bit better. This is early on when I didn't really, I was just posting it. But as you guys can see, this is back in September 9th, 2021, right? We got access to Nakamoto Games, right? Now, Nakamoto Games, after its massive launch and it came up due to supply and demand in the market as well, right? This correlates with exactly the last chart I showed you guys. It goes down, it goes down, it goes down, it goes down. Now, it starts to pump around September, October. September, October, you're looking at the chart now. October here, you're on that run up right now. That's that massive first run up here. And then you get the next run up as well, right? So you're looking at it just closely. It correlates. Altcoin market shows that it correlates a lot with the total three, right? March was the top. March was the top for Nakamoto Games this cycle, which was basically under $3, just like $3, right? Top here as well is in March, right? So that's just one I wanted to talk about there. Next, you got Chain GPT as well. This was this was a last cycle play, right? Last cycle play. Chain GPT comes out during pretty much the bear market. I've also gotten access to this. You guys can see here. This is what I posted in the group. You guys can also see the price we got in at 5 cents, right? 5 cents. I forgot what the FDV was. I didn't, for some reason, I include that in the screenshot. But as you guys can see, it comes out. We're still up from, actually not 5 cents. Sorry. What was that? 0.005. So we're up tremendously on Chain GPT. But I did skip Chain GPT. If we've gotten into it, right, it would have been up like that. So even though the tokenomics for it wasn't that good, it came out this time here. This is, I remember posting out a video. People were complaining about the tokenomics, the low float, all of that. FDV for Chain GPT, right? So during this time, it did have a nice little, just a little run up, nothing too crazy. Then it comes down. Right? During October, once again, it starts his move back up. Then off the chart, you guys can see back now in March, it shows a top. What is here? Once again, the top for the altcoin market is in March. Right here. So far, right now. So far, right now has been March. This now comes down, right? So there's no matter the tokenomics, no matter if it's new or old, it follows the total three. How you feeling about this, Jay? What do you think?
What do I think about Change GPT? Do I think
No, no,
Change?
no. What do you think about like the altcoin market as of right now?
Yeah, I think we headed towards recovery. To be
Oh
honest,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah. He
yeah.
missed everything I was talking about. Now I was talking about the correlation between the total three right here,
Uh
right?
huh.
As it goes up, right? As it goes up, and it comes down here. Per this one, you guys can see it goes up in October, starts to is moving October and then March, where it's at the top. Now it starts to downside. Do you think a lot of altcoins, no matter the tokenomics, no matter the FDV, any of that, do you think market sentiment really plays a part in the survival or the price appreciation of the tokenomic of the token?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely on the short term for sure. I think on the like tokenomics matter more in the sense of like the longer term scheme of things. On the short term, if the sentiment gets super bullish and the usually the release schedule is already set in stone, but the sentiment can get bullish and just push those prices up. So I think the sentiment is going to outweigh the tokenomics on a lot of stuff. And for people who don't believe that, just look at meme coins. All the tokenomics are horrible in meme coins, but you see them getting to $50 million market caps with 20K in liquidity just because the sentiment's there.
Yeah, and that also goes into this article here not too long ago. Like someone shared this in my group. This was a talk about high FDV coins, why this is now the meta and why it's pretty much going to be the downfall, right? The thing is, with these type of articles, we tend to see these when altcoins are pretty much down, right? So it makes their point even more profound. Even though I don't disagree with this article a lot, I don't disagree with a lot of the points that Lewis in this article has said, right? The thing is, just from showing you guys here, like no altcoin could really survive during this time, right? If the market sentiment doesn't show that is in a pretty much an uptrend, these altcoins are not going to really stay up for long, especially if Bitcoin does that sideways action. That causes a lot of altcoins to really bleed out, right? And even here, PokerStarter puts out a article for low FDV tokens, right?
Mm,
They talk about low FDV tokens, which I want low FDV tokens because I'm in a lot of private sales.
right.
That means my X's are going to be much higher, right? But the thing is, once again, no matter the market, no matter the altcoin, high FDV, low FDV, it matters on the altcoin market. Now, I'm going to show you guys proof no matter the FDV, right? This one just recently came out, Matrix AI, Matrix One, right? This came out yesterday, right? As you guys can see, it is sitting at an FDV of $37 million. It raised at a low FDV, and I'm showing you guys. We got into it, $15 million FDV for it, right? So for a lot of people, we can all agree that is a low FDV raise, right? So that goes to PokerStarter's point, right? But now this is only at a 2x, right? It hasn't gone too crazy, hasn't done nothing much really. That is because it has no room to really grow because all the money is not really in the altcoins right now. They're pretty much in Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Also, another one here, WorldCoin. In the same article, they talk about WorldCoin. Where is it? They talk about WorldCoin somewhere, right here. They talk about WorldCoin here. I didn't get into WorldCoin's private sale, but WorldCoin also had come out during pretty much the end of the bear market, right? So this also correlates with the charts you guys I keep showing you guys, right? It came out here, didn't really do much. And I don't think I'm not bullish on WorldCoin, by the way. I just want to let you guys know that. Jay, you bullish on WorldCoin?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not bullish on WorldCoin. So don't
Yeah.
think I'm just trying to show you WorldCoin or anything. I'm just trying to prove a point, right? So this had a high raise. WorldCoin, a $3 billion valuation. $3 billion valuation there. I don't know what these raises were here. They could have been in the hundreds. I'm sure the earlier stages could have been maybe 50 to 80 million. Who knows, right? But then the later stages would have been in the hundreds, wherever that would have been. All right. So now this one itself has a low, a high FDV, I should say, right? But it also started its move up during the time altcoin started its move up. October here, as you guys can see, and it peaked again, once again at March. Once again in March, it peaked once again in March at $11. So if you would have bought here, you would have had a 10x and some change on your money, right? But of course, yes, private sell invest. One thing I'm not going to deny is private sell investors, early investors, ideal investors, wherever you guys are in the stage of the market, they will make a lot more money because they gotten in earlier. But the thing is, these guys will usually be locked into these altcoins for some amount of years. It depends on the type of altcoin it is. What I found out about these higher FDV altcoins is they have a longer vesting schedule, right? So for WorldCoin, it may be for these guys. I don't know. Are they showing it here? Yep, vesting is right here. You guys, we didn't even have this last cycle. You have this now to yourself, right? Vesting pretty much for, let's see, what is this here? This is community launch. It's 3 years pretty much. This goes up to 2026. Came out July 2026. These guys didn't have a lock, which I don't like. They don't have a lock. But this one, they must have gotten in very earlier. This is which one? Another community. I don't know what this is. This has a 3-year cliff. Then it starts vesting at the end of 2026, right? So another one that you can look at is Sui. Sui is starting to get talked about a lot right now, right? This thing also had probably a huge raise, right? You're looking at Sui here. Launch pool was $40 million. This for Binance here, all right? So they are up pretty much here on Bybit by a lot, right? All of these are up by a lot, by a lot, by a lot. But these guys got in there very early and they have locked their token for a long time, right? For a long time. Cliffs, you guys can see the cliff just started for these guys right here in May. They started right there. So another one you're looking at here is Layer Zero. Layer Zero is one that we also got into, so I can show you a little bit more information, right? This is at $3, at $3 billion evaluation here. You had 2 rounds that I know of personally, right? $1 billion raise, a $1 billion raise. So these guys are up 3x. Right here, this is the one that we got in a $3 billion raise. We're not really up, right? We're not really up. So the thing is, with the higher FDV, if the altcoin market is down, they're going to hold a little bit stronger than the lower FDV altcoins because the lower FDV altcoins normally have their vesting continuously going, right? With the higher FDV altcoins like Layer Zero, they normally have a cliff, meaning there's not going to be a lot of dumping going on, and you can actually pretty much get in at the price that the people in private sale got into, at least the latest round of private sale investors. You guys could pretty much get into it, right? So that's that for you guys. You guys can look at that one, right? Another one that I wanted to show, where is it at? Well, Gamian actually plays, because this was a recent launch. This launched in March, and now I won't lie, when it came out in March, what was we up? I think we was up like 20x off this. We was up like 20x or something like that, right? And some change, right? You guys can see here, posted it here, 200 million FDV for Gamian. Where we was up crazy on this, but it came out in March, pretty much at the end of the peak that we had here, right? So it was hard for it to really truly survive, right? Another one, Say. We did get the opportunity to get into Say as well. This is also another higher FDV altcoin, but this has held up okay, right? You guys can see, you guys could have gotten around 13 cents or so. It goes up and goes up, hits the peak around March, comes back down, right? Where do we get in? A $750 million FDV with a 1-year cliff, 4-year vesting. So once again, the higher the FDV, the longer the vesting you have to face, right? So I believe that gives people in open market the opportunity to make some good money, especially depending on where we are at in the market cycle as of right now. Now, Jay, I know you don't get too much into private sales, but how do you look at the market now, seeing that there's an influx of more projects coming out with a varying range of low FDV, high FDV altcoins? How do you feel about that?
Well, if I'm getting in early, well typically I like to get into projects with the lower FDV. But I'm more looking at the lower FDV to see because I want to see more tokens in circulation. Meaning I want to see some of those cliffs kind of passed already. Because that's really all it is. Like as those tokens start to come into the market, that's what really starts affecting that FDV. That's what really affects my bags. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
But the
That's very
project,
true.
but the projects with higher FDV, they tend to stay around longer because they raise more money. They have they have a higher market cap already. So, looking for something long term that just came out, like was that Layer Zero you just had up? That's a four
Uh,
year cliff.
yeah, yeah. Layer zero here.
Yeah. So when you look at something like that with a 4 year vesting schedule, that FDV doesn't look too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, these normally stay around for longer, right? If you're looking at something like Soul was last cycle where there was less money in the market. So and that was also the start of like IDOs, private sell investing, all of
Yeah.
that pretty much, right? So the valuations were better. I'm not going to deny that the valuations last cycle wasn't wasn't better than this cycle, but it was also less money. And depending on the time where some of these projects started their raise, right? If you starting to raise in the bear market, the market itself kind of shows you where you're going to probably raise. If we're going into a bull market, a lot of these altcoins coming out now are probably going to get greedy and start to raise a little bit higher than where they should be raising, right?
Exactly.
So this is just all a game as of right now, depending on the market cycle, right? Because another one I could show you is like Carrot. Carrot is one that had a lot of people very bullish. I didn't pull this up yet. Carrot had people pretty much very bullish. Now, I didn't take a screenshot. I should have taken a screenshot, but we did get the opportunity to get into the private sale of this. But these guys also raised right before the bull market really started, right before that little October thing ran, right? So this had a good evaluation compared to something like Rumble Kong, which is kind of the same vein as Carrot, NFT projects that are focused on gaming now and they've been building, right? So this comes out, and the funny thing about this one is we're up crazy, but as of right now on this, you're looking at it at a very good evaluation. The cliff is about to be over for this one, right? Let me see if they still even got it up here. They do got it up here. So the cliff ends in October, right? So these guys did have also a cliff. So if you're looking at some projects that are going to be launching right now, you should be looking at some projects that actually do have a cliff. If you guys want to make some good money, right? Because people like me aren't really going to be dumping on you because I'm telling you all the time. If I get into a token and it's up 10x, 20x, maybe depending on where the market is, I'm probably going to dump it, right? But if it has a cliff, what I get at TGE, I'm usually holding for a little bit because I know once the market looks a little bit better, it's going to run a little bit. But this also gives you guys a lot of the opportunity to get in. This is why we kind of had this conversation. Jay, I don't remember if you remember, we had this conversation about newer altcoins versus older altcoins, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
remember that.
the market was pretty much not the market, the audience was pretty much divided on which altcoins they'd rather have. Some people like older altcoins, just like Jay said, they have more of their inflation out already, right? But then some people tend not to, like those because now with that inflation out, something like Soul is like the perfect altcoin to keep talking about when it comes down to this conversation, right? Because Soul came out at a very good time, right? You go look at the max chart here, right? down here, down here, you guys, you guys could have got it. It runs up. That's the peak high right now, right? That's the peak high, and we're pretty much already close to the peak high in terms of price. But if you look at market cap, we've already passed the market cap high for Soul, right?
Hmm.
That means when it comes to these older altcoins, it's going to take a lot more money to actually pump these altcoins, right? which is why you got to understand tokenomics wise, which is why I also dropped the freaking ebook for you guys. Supply and demand is all about this market. It's all about supply and demand. The less altcoins in the market for that altcoin, the more likely you are to make more money on that altcoin. A lot of people are
Hmm.
fixated on the private sell investors, rightfully so, because they do be dumping. I can't be lying about that, all right? They do be dumping. But during that time when it first comes out, you have less of its supply being out, right? I do see one person brought up Parcel. Parcel is a recent launch. I do know from the tokenomics. Their I think their cliff is about to be over very soon. But once again, this is a newer one that is probably going to pump soon as the market wakes up, right? Because it has less of its supply out. Now, when you go ahead and look into the next cycle, it's probably not going to do that same thing. We're going to pick something up that I was very bullish on. I still like it, but I don't see it performing as well as it did last cycle, right? Max for this, Citus. All right, you guys remember I made a lot of videos on Citus. You guys are
Hmm.
looking at this. This thing pumped all the way up to about what is it? Let's just say 15 cents, right? Now look where it's at right now, right? It tried a little bit here, tried a little bit here, but it couldn't. No matter, these guys are doing so many burns, it's harder for these guys to even, like, the market just don't care about these guys too much, right? And that's the whole discussion that we had, old versus new, right? The newer altcoins will give you the opportunity to make more money because of supply and demand, right? You agree with that, Jay?
Yep, exactly.
Let me look at some of these comments, man. Manta Network. I haven't really looked into Manta for a while. Astar is looking like it's about to take off. That's what I could tell you. Manta, I have to, I have to do my research on Manta again because I haven't really been keeping up during this time. How many altcoins have you been keeping up on, Jay? During like this period?
During this period,
Yeah,
probably like three or four,
yeah, exactly.
just
It's
like the main ones. It's a real one of those sleepy periods right now where I got a list of coins I've been looking at just to do some research on some, but I haven't really been keeping up with a lot. I mainly just check to see, hey, they're still building. All right, cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty much important, right? So also, I was going to drop my conviction list on the Discord. When I was saying I was going to drop that, people were saying this is not the time to really look at have a conviction list for altcoins. But I also felt like you're not like they say it's a falling knife. You can't always catch a falling knife or whatever. But if we're very bullish on crypto as of right now, going into the next 12 months, right? You're looking at some of these altcoins pretty much below their launch price, close to their private sale prices. So I saw an altcoin, what I got into, right, get close to this private sale price. Well, let me just talk about it, bring it up.
A lot of coins are getting close to their private sale price or their ICO price, which is like
Exactly.
if they're still gonna do something and release something this bull cycle, or if they're still building, then that's a perfect opportunity.
I'm gonna use a corpo for an example here, because I won't lie to you. I bought I bought a lot of corpo. I pretty much am close to double my bag from private sale prices. These we got in at 5 cents for private sale price for private sale of Corpo. We got in at 5 cents. It is at 8 cents. This thing, when you guys go look at the max chart, also goes pretty much in correlation. It pumps for that March had a nice because it launched right when we're going back here. You guys can see here February right here. This is when we took a little break. Boom, you get that pump for March. And Corpo, where's Corpo? Damn, I lost it. I lost it again. There you go. You can see March, it goes up. It followed that whole market right now, right? So during this time, I'm watching and I'm watching and I'm watching. It's going all the way down. I'm very bullish on Corpo. Very, very bullish. They're doing multiple burns. They're going to have multiple games under their umbrella, right? And these games actually have on-chain transactions. Corpo's Citizens Conflict already did $1 million in on-chain transactions, and that also helps facilitate some of the burning that they have. So the next game being what's that thing called? Animate a Pokemon style game, Power World, all of that, right? That's also going to bring some more on-chain transactions, which could, cause more burns. So right now it has gone down all the way close to private sale prices. Private sale prices. So I decided I'm going to be buying a lot during this time here. I just kept buying, kept buying, kept buying, kept buying. Because one thing I do know is you got to have conviction in some of your plays in this market. And if
Hmm.
this thing even goes up to back to right here, back to its previous all time high, $1. That's pretty much you're looking just a little bit over a 10x, right? For me, that's very good for the amount I put into it. And then if it goes again to like $5 or so because of the burns, now we're looking like I'm closer to. I don't even want to say it. So you got to have convictions in your plays when it comes down to this, right? What else? Oh my God! First time watching EA live. What you think? Tell me what you think down below. Whoever got into Chain GPT are blessed, bro. I've been telling people. Y'all gotta see when I'm posting some of these things, like Nakamoto Games 2021. I'm showing you. I've been in this space for a long time. For a long time. Where's Change GPT at? Did I? Oh, this is sold this right here. Some of your favorite streamers talk about this now. Where is it? Did I delete it? Oh, here it go right here. Damn, it doesn't show when I actually posted it, but you guys can see the price that we had the opportunity to get into, right? And it is it's still pretty much you would be up tremendously right now if you got into it, right? And then it got up here, you're looking crazy. You're like, oh my god, that's just the examples of pretty much private sale investing, but you're not going to hit this all the time, right? This also came out at the perfect time. Chat GPT recently released when it came out, right? So this pretty much was the equivalent of Chat GPT, but for crypto. So people seen it that way, and it went crazy. Will it go back up again? We'll see. We'll see though. What are some of your bullish AI altcoins? Tars, Nuclei, There's some that hadn't come out yet. There's some that haven't come
Yeah,
out yet.
there's a lot of them that haven't came out yet, but
Yeah.
I
Actually, I
like
was gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
Neuronet,
Yep.
Neuronet, of course.
I was gonna
What is
show
it? Is
some.
it FET now? Artificial super intelligence. They're gonna
Oh,
go
Fat.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, Fat.
Yeah,
That's still out, all right?
yeah.
But there's a few that haven't come out. The thing is, some of you guys may not, because the ones that are going to be coming out probably will have a higher FDV than you probably would like. And I'm pretty much saying that within this next 12 months, they're going to go crazy. And if you buy in the open market, you're going to probably make a lot of money, right? Because some of the good ones, the higher FDV ones, do have a long cliff. I was going into my coin gecko to see if there's any other AI altcoins I was looking at the time. You got Cookie, you got Doja, not Doja, sorry, Dojo Protocol, which was incubated by Tars. Tars also said they're going to be having a bunch of AI projects coming out. You know about Tars, Jay?
No, I don't know about TARS.
I won't lie. I won't lie. They have pushed back the vesting a lot for this, so I got some of my members pretty upset on these guys. They have pushed back the vesting a lot, but I'm still very bullish on what they have been building here. Let me go to the tweet here. Where's that tweet? Here you go. There you go. So they're looking at they're going to be dropping 4 products in like 30 days. That was September, right? Early September. So they're continuously building. They're going to be a pretty good Solana play. Dojo pretty much came out already. Uh, some of the other ones I don't even got on there. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna be. I even had to talk with Zoe. We had to talking about how a lot of these altcoins. It's gonna be a influx of altcoins about to come out. Soon as the market turns a little bit bullish again, you're gonna see a lot of altcoins doing their TGEs because these guys also want to capture the bullishness of the market, right? They don't want to come out during a time where once again the altcoin market is not looking too strong because their project probably won't survive depending on how everything looks, depending on how the project is taken by investors, public sale investors, things like that. So a
Yeah,
lot of
the
these
sentiment.
projects. Yeah, go ahead, Jack.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, the sentiment. They want to wait for a better sentiment.
Exactly, because these guys watch these charts too. They look at this, like you peak. Like I just talked about peak. I think they were supposed to come out like 2 months ago. They delayed it. Now they said September, right? There's a few other ones that said they're going to be coming out October, November. All of those. They're looking. They're pretty much predicting that October and November is going to be a better market for altcoins. Do you agree with that, Jay?
Yeah, and it usually happens pretty. It happens that fast. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what token you were showing, but you were saying you were picking some up at the bottom again. That's a long sideways for almost a year and a half, 2 years, and then the bull market will only last about 5 months. You know what I mean? Like you'll
Yeah,
do
yeah.
100x or 1000x in like 4 to 5 months, and during that time it'll be different altcoins. Having that jump.
Which is why we've been talked about you this like some of these times you got to take to consolidate your portfolio. Because as like the altcoin market picks up, you're gonna spread out your money again. But during this time, you want to consolidate in those ones that you're very bullish on, because once they do that quick 10x, you could go ahead and take profits. Look at some more comments here. Uh, Hydra just came out. Which one is Hydra? Jay, you know about Hydra?
Hydra. Let me look
I'm
that
trying to
up.
remember. Do I know which Hydra they talking about here?
There's a couple different hydras.
I'm trying. Do I? Is this something I got it? Nah, I don't think I got into anything named Hydra lately. How you feel about Sui, by the way? How you feel about Sui?
Yeah, I like Sui. I see that engagement is picking up on Sui and everything, but remember my play for Sui was Sui swap.
You actually did bring up Sui Swap, and you brought up Sui Pad. I don't
Yeah,
remember if you remember. You talked about
yeah,
those two a minute ago. I'm still waiting on that ecosystem because we found out, like, I dropped the recent video. If you guys watched it, I know I've been slacking on my videos. I just been, I've been like during this time I've been chilling. I honestly been chilling. But if you guys watched that video, you guys would have seen Dark Times, which is a flagship game. Oh, they don't even got everything up here, but this is the flagship game from Animoca Brands. They decided to pick Sui as their chain for their flagship game. To me, that made me a little bit more bullish on Dark Times and Sui's ecosystem for gaming, because Animoca Brands pretty much they invest in so many projects. They could
yeah.
have chose Solana for Dark Times. They could have chose Ethereum for Dark Times. Polkadot.
I didn't
No.
even hear about Dark Times, but Animoca Brands chose Sui. That just made me even. I was already bullish on the Sui ecosystem just because there's a lot of talk about Sui being like the next Solana and having the push and the money behind it to be the next Solana.
Yeah.
But Animoca Brands choosing Sui is huge because Animoca Brands works with like almost every gaming blockchain out there.
hmm And this is also one of the games that Sui put basically they funded, right? It's called Society. This is going to be already on their handheld game once it comes out. This is going to be. It looks pretty good to me. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. But how it's going to do, I don't know, because I already told my guys I'm starting to move away from these single games, right? That just have a token. I I'm bullish on some of those games, but I just don't see them having the success as like a gaming studio, or I should say, right?
Yeah,
But
that's
this one
always
is coming
kind of
out.
been my take.
This is there right now at 2049. What is it? Token 2049. Yellow Panther is there. Where's that gaming handheld at? I seen the tweet. People are be playing this right now. You guys can see this. So things is looking pretty good. I want to see what else games is going to be coming out on that Sui handheld, because I told my guys I think I might get it. You think you getting it?
The Sui handheld, I don't
Yeah,
know.
bro. It's looking like it's gonna play out just like it's gonna play
Um,
out just like the Solana phone.
yeah, it might be. I mean,
I won't
it would
lie to
be.
you. That price is pretty steep
Yeah, I was
for a
gonna say,
handheld.
man, I
Six
don't
hundred
know.
dollars.
Yeah, I haven't even got my PS5 yet, so I might have to go.
Oh, you slacking? You slacking?
I might have to go for that.
You
But
slacking,
I ain't gonna
dog?
lie, it look all right, but is it gonna be? I don't know. See, now they got to compete. Now they got to compete with Switch and everybody.
Yeah, they competing with Switch. They competing with of course the other handheld, the Steam Decks and stuff like that. But the good thing about them, I think they also have what's the Square Enix? Square Enix behind them.
Mhm.
Square Enix is another big game
Okay.
studio.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
this could look interesting. And they
But they're
did.
making the right. They're making some interesting plays though. That's why I'm like, Sui seems like they got a plan. And they're making some interesting plays. I just want to see, like, I got to see some of these games starting to drop and stuff. Like, let's see what the market sentiment is going to be like when
And
things
just
start.
one day, they sold more than 1,500 Sui Play devices.
Oh yeah, but that's because any like in real thing for any crypto ecosystem is going to sell. Like even the Solana phone. Like nobody needed a Solana phone, but everybody paid $100 for
Yeah.
it.
Also,
Like
what's playing a part into that is people are probably thinking that the games, the crypto games, or you want to call them Web3 games, if they have a token with them and you do get the Sui Play, you might get airdrop some Sui tokens into, because I'm sure the Sui Play is going to have an integrated Sui wallet.
right.
So you might have a some Sui ecosystem, gaming ecosystem airdrops, just like the Solana phone did with a bunch of different
Mm.
tokens.
That's a good point because there'll
So
probably be, yeah, there'll definitely
it
be a
could
lot.
pay for itself. That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
for
It could
sure,
pay for itself.
for sure.
Uh,
Oh,
da, da,
now
da,
you
da.
about to make me get a Sui play.
Oh,
It's
I'm
okay because it might pay for itself. I ain't gonna lie.
if they had a what you call it, a referral code, like so you get signed on the back end. I would
Oh
have
yeah,
I would have ordered it. I would have ordered it because I was talking to my mans. I'm like, yo, we might have to think about this. We missed out on a Solana phone. That when it dropped, we seen it selling. What was it, like $1,000 or so? It was
yeah,
selling crazy
yeah.
on eBay and things like that. I'm like, yo, you know what? I might have to think about it.
He
Yeah,
said
you saw the
Sui.
Sui
He
Long,
said Sui is pronounced sweet. Sweet.
Swedes.
Are we
All right,
saying sweet? Sweet.
I say Sui. I don't know, man.
Say
Somebody, yeah,
sweet.
I'm always getting corrected on how to say stuff. I'm not getting paid for to learn how to pronounce
Yeah.
it. I'll just be talking.
California pronunciation. My bad. Accent.
Sui. Yeah, Sui. All right, my bad. Sui. Sound like Sway Lee. But yeah, you saw that long, yeah. Metal, bruv. Metal. Oh yeah. I forgot all about
Metal.
Metal. Was looking. Metal was one of those that we got on a nice little on the low end. But once again, the gaming side is, I haven't talked about gaming in a while. Gaming is also getting flooded a lot.
Yeah, there's so many gaming plays. Like,
But these guys, I do have my notifications turned on for them. I just haven't paid attention too much, right? Oh, nice little pump. That's a pretty decent pump. But this also was another one. You can see it follows exactly what was going on. Actually, it pumped going into March here. March of seas is pretty much its high, right? So now it's down here. Haven't kept up with them. And did you notice that Polygon isn't Matic anymore?
yeah, it's Polly.
Yeah, the game for Metal did look very good. I won't lie about that one. Layer Zero got zero unlocked till next year. Once again, yes, exactly. But the thing is, once people start to look into some of these altcoins, because I know this is how this space always goes. If they go click on it on CoinGecko, they go look at here, right? They look
Mhm.
at here, they look at the market cap, they like, oh, 400, okay. Then they look at this, they like, oh my God, we're gonna get dumped on.
Yep.
But little do they know, it takes a year for that dumping to start. Layer Zero, let's go. Where are we going? Let me go here. Layer Zero, pretty much, I believe it's only going to have, depending on how you guys are looking at the market, right? I said there's about 12 months and some change. We're looking at, I'm looking at October of 2025, right? Some people are looking at May of 2025 to get out, because selling may go away type of thing,
Yeah.
right? So when you go look at the vesting for this doesn't start till June. So within this time frame right now, from September to June, there's no inflation, no crazy inflation, I should say, for layer zero, and no one will not be buying it. And during this time, guess what? This layer zero could pump crazy. It could do a 10x, 20x, maybe a 50x, right? Who knows? But during that time, you're gonna make some pretty much a lot of money, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to get out the market, able to get out of layer zero before private sell investors get their token and actually dump the price, start to dump their tokens. That's just me though.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely the main thing to pay attention to too. Like if it's gonna dump, if everything unlocks next year, what you're probably gonna see is the team is gonna be working hella hard for the next year, so that when they get their money, you know,
Exactly.
it's so you just gotta get out before there and out. You gotta time every token like that. That's why I was like, stop holding 100 tokens and just narrow it down.
That's why I gave myself a date on every token I'm pretty much going to start to get out of, or pretty much be all the way out of by 2025. Because some people are looking at the market. You got to know, whatever you think the peak is going to be, there's going to be someone that has sold a month earlier before the peak.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just have to think about when you want to get out the market, when you think you're probably catching that top, because not everyone's going to catch the toppity top.
Yeah, the money's made in the middle, and then you got to time it too, because if the token is on a run and the community and the sentiment's going crazy, sometimes those unlocks won't even matter as much. They'll be like, it'll be down 30% for a day, and then the next day it's up 60 again.
Hold up. Before, let me see. Guy says some layer zero token has come out. Airdrop round 2. Okay, so you're talking about an airdrop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me. I'm gonna skip pretty much all the comments and go to this. I'm gonna pretty much skip all the comments, right? Hate to burst your bubble, but a fat chunk of Zero comes out September 20th, right? That's 2 days. Airdrop round 2, and then 50% of the unclaimed from the first round, right? So now, I don't know how big because it doesn't show the percentage of the airdrop here, right? But airdrops usually aren't a big piece of the pie.
Mm-hmm.
I got the first airdrop. I showed you guys on the channel. I showed my people. I was in the top whatever top 3%, whatever. I don't even know. Across 3 different wallets, I got the airdrop. Right? During that time, the airdrop, well, let's go back to it. Everyone got their airdrop right here, right? So it comes out, it's at $4. People start to sell. It goes down to $2, right? It's just barely below where I got in, $3.
Hey,
Right?
move the comment because we can't really see it.
My bad. Go back here.
There we go.
All right. So the airdrop brought it pretty much down to here, correlating with the market as well. People sold off. Of course, people are going to sell it off. But now you're looking at September 20th. Cool. It comes out in 2 days. In 2 days, the market's still not very strong. It's going to pretty much dump. Let's say that big airdrop dumps. It goes down back here. You're telling me this is not a better buying opportunity at $2.61, and then the next big unlock doesn't happen till 2025? Am I not seeing something that you seeing? Am I wrong, Jay?
Yeah, that's.
Am I wrong?
Hey, that's the play. You know what I'm saying?
Like the airdrop comes out in 2 days. The market isn't strong. It has still been holding up pretty much. You can see it. The chart shows you. It's been holding up here. So it dumps. It takes a little correction because of people selling their airdrop. And now the next big unlock doesn't happen till 2025. You telling me you buy off that dump, you don't make a good amount of money? Maybe we're looking at 2 different markets. I don't know. But y'all confuse me though.
It's just a different play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get what he's saying. Like if you were to
sure.
buy today and then it dumps, 20% on the airdrop tomorrow, then you probably gonna feel like you're in a bad position. You know what I mean? But if you time it a little bit better, like, hey, let me see what the market does. Just wait 2 days, see what people do with the airdrop, and then maybe you get in right there. And then, like you said, write it up over until the TG.
Also, should note Layer Zero hit an all-time low in transactions. No one's doing anything in the market.
Honestly, that's kind of sometimes that's the best time. You know what I mean? When it's like so dead, nobody's paying attention. That's where you're gonna get these tokens at ICO, IDO price. That's where you're gonna get them at private sale price.
Yeah,
The private sale wasn't even allowed for American investors. But I mean, it also could mean that the project's dead as well. But something like Layer Zero, uh, is hard to see the team not
I
working
guarantee you,
for
Layer Zero
anyone.
will pump
Yeah,
crazy.
like
Hold on. Let me bring up another article here. I guarantee you, Layer Zero is going to pump. Like, I'm not. Yes, I'm in a private sell of it, but I remember I haven't been shilling y'all Layer Zero. I'm just bringing y'all some facts, right? Layer Zero right now, even if where is it? I got this on the screen right now. Even if it dumps below $3, you're getting at it below ID. You getting at below the last round of private sell investors. That to me is a steal for a lot of people. But let me, because Animoco Brands have put out a tweet on Layer Zero. I just got to find it on the back end. Maybe I scroll down faster. It's basically talking about why Layer Zero was bullish, but we'll see though. Everything to me right now, this is the time where a lot of people they they turn bearish on certain altcoins, and then once it starts to pump, guess what? They're back to it. But where's it at? Where's it at? Damn. Did I like that many tweets? I feel like I don't be liking that many tweets. Oh Lord. Yeah, no. It might be a lost cause.
yeah, sometimes they just don't save them.
Yeah, it might be a lost cause, man. It might be a lost cause. Because all I'm seeing right now is a lot of Sui, a lot of Peak. Oh, okay. I can't show you that tweet right now because I actually forgot their thing. Let me see. Hold on. Because I really want to bring this up. What do they call it? What do they call a thing? Oh, it's the insights. There you go. Where's it at? Yeah. It might be a lost cause, man. I swore I liked the tweet. That's damn. I knew I should have saved that tweet because it was gonna come up at some point in time. I knew I should have saved it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You got to bookmark stuff now because they don't
Yeah.
always. They don't always.
Well, let me go read some other comments before we come back to you, Bluff. A nice little conversation. Yo, see the thing is, I don't be having these. I told people in my Discord, I don't be having these conversations in real life until I get on the internet. I have the conversations with you, because my friends they don't care about this.
Right.
And then when it pumps, they be like, "Oh, what to buy?" I tell
Exactly.
them, "Screw you." Da, da, da. Right, this cycle not worth to get into high FDV. All the launches at shit prices unlock very unfriendly. But didn't I just show you that the unlocks usually have a year? So maybe we're looking at two different cycles. You're actually looking at one right now on the screen that says a 12-month cliff, 20-month vesting. That's 3 years of unlock. Y'all don't think these projects hire like tokenomic people?
Yeah. Exactly.
Nyan Heroes no tokens released until 2024. It may have legs to run. Yes. We've talked about Nyan Heroes on the channel. You guys saw the video, right? Nyan Heroes is also another altcoin that has a large cliff. But then when you go look at it, people might stay away from that as well. I see, Bluff be having, oh my God. Hold on, Bluff be having some good topics. Oh, we're going to have to get to these questions. We're going to have to get to these comments real quick. Yo, Bluff, I like these. I like this. But let me go to Nyan real quick, right? Reason I was very bullish on Nyan as well. I also did see FaZe Bank invested into it. FaZe Bank is a gamer guy, pretty much one of the co-founders or founder of FaZe, of FaZe. So I could see this as an esports play. That's the reason I was really interested in it. And you can see here, that's when that big unlock is happening. You guys can see. Well, it's not too big of an unlock, but here you go. They also do have seasons where they do airdrops, but the seasons do have a small airdrop. It's not a big piece of the pie. No, no, no. Come on, bro. Give me a break. G file is G file. Are you bullish on G file? Jay.
GFAL? No, I'm not holding GFAL.
I did. I remember. I put up. Hold on. There we go. I did put up Miria here. Miria also was one of those plays you could see here that started to pump in October, gets to the peak. Well, it didn't really get to its peak back in March, but it set its peak in December. G file. I haven't really kept up with G file, so I can't really give you much on G file. Um,
You have an update on Miria? Because I got a little bit of that, and
nah.
I
What's the update you got on Miria? I was just bringing
I
up
don't, I
Miria
don't
for the
have an
clip.
update on Miria. Like I said, I've only been watching a couple coins, but I do have some of it because I was, bullish on Miria before, but I haven't actually, kept up with any of the new things going on.
Not me. Oh Lord.
You never bullish on Miria?
Nah, I was really never. I never really bought Miria. Like I think I included in the gaming video that I do,
Uh
because
huh.
I tend to talk about altcoins. Even if I don't hold an altcoin, I'll talk about it. The name
Yeah,
is Everything Altcoin.
yeah. If it still has potential, yeah, it's good
Yeah.
to pick it up. Let people do their own research.
If you had to only hold two AI altcoins and two gaming altcoins, which would those two be for you? Oh Lord. Two AI. Okay. Two AI. TARS is immediate one. The second AI to me is actually going to be pretty tough. Because as you guys know, I'm very bullish on Nuke. Nuke has nuked itself. But we'll see if it comes back. If you guys don't know about Nuke, let me just pull it up. But it also correlates with the chart once again. So I'm not going to say it nuked itself fully until, altcoins start to rally again. But right now, it is at a $3 million market cap, a $25 million FDV. These guys have done they have had some of the best partnerships in this space so far. The top one for me being Peak. They're pretty much going to be helping power that Peak ecosystem with everything they're going to be doing, right? I also got a partnership with Filecoin, as you guys can see here. It's automatically here. So right now, this will be the second one that you guys could get on a low, right? $3 million, a $25 million FDV. Depending on how the altcoin market plays out, this could make a resurgence, and this is looking like it's a very cheap play. Now, I've did DCA into this a few times. I haven't DCA'd within a month or two, but I'm still looking at this. It's still one of my favorite AI altcoins, and there's still some that hasn't come out just yet. So, and in terms of gaming, I already showed you Corpo. I went heavy on Corpo, so that's going to be the number one. The second one is going to be tough because I do have some faith in a few of them, right? One being Mojo, the other being imaginary ones because it's big in Asia, right? They have their whole IP ecosystem going there, right? Another one is Carrot. I recently showed you, right? Carrot is pretty much looking like it's one of the best Web3 gaming, crypto gaming plays right now. I played it on stream for you guys. You saw me going to work, right? So those are the ones right now. Those are the ones. I don't remember what other gaming plays we're in. So
How about G Swift?
G Swift. That's I what? They're not.
I was
I
gonna
thought I
say
brought that up.
you just say G Swift because that's now if I had to choose G Swift is probably on the
Nah,
list.
I swear, yo, I have so many tabs. I be forgetting which ones I have open. But G Swift, good. Thank you for bringing up G Swift because they recently did something. They recently did something that pretty much got me bullish on them. Right now, G Swift, if you're looking at it, you're getting it at the price it was back in October, right? And
Hmm.
actually, you're getting it at a more favorable price, even though it's actually the same exact price. The tokenomics are different. So when you go onto Twitter, you go onto their profile. Yeah, they recently have a partnership with Fetch AI, right? But scroll down a little bit. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I favorited it, man. See this? Sometimes they just gotta pin their most important tweet that people are looking for. Well, they basically burned a lot of tokens. Oh, here you go, right here.
There it is.
There you go. So they changed the tokenomics tremendously on this. So this actually has the opportunity to run faster than it did back in 2023. And you guys can go ahead and take a deep dive into their tokenomics below and look at to all of that right there. But now, Jay, since he asked me the question, let me ask you the question. Two AI altcoins you're bullish on, and two gaming altcoins you're bullish on.
Let me see. I'll do the gaming since I started with G Swift is probably the first one, and then the second one is probably let me see. Let me look at my list. The gaming is hard for me because like I don't know if a lot of the gaming tokens like gamings they don't really a lot of them don't have a lot long longevity. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
a lot
actually,
of them
so
will come back in the bear market.
it's funny that you bring that up because let me just go on to Bluff's comment real quick because it's been here for a little bit and he's saying this to trigger some people. I feel like, but we're gonna see. All right, so
Uh,
where is it at? Da, 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 da. Uh, oh, we're gonna talk about this one. I don't know. I don't know if you know me. I'm bullish on base, so don't you? We could talk about that.
oh, you want to talk about what happened with base?
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Right after this. Hold on.
In a minute. But I like Nyan. I got some Nyan. Um, Shrapnel, of course, but I don't know. I
Ooh,
gotta see some of these turn around.
I'm gonna talk about shrapnel too, but he says gaming coins is dead this cycle. Do you believe that?
I think gaming coins, like for me, I think gaming coins and AI is gonna be next. After like I can see the meme coin fatigue right now, and we always talk about this. Like people are gonna go into something that they understand. Like they understand memes because it's just easy. Get money, get money or lose money. But when they start getting tired of that, they always go into something that they understand hella easy. AI is going to have a super cycle because it's already being set up by the media, and gaming I think is just one that's easy for people to get into. Like the barrier of entry is low. You know, I think
Yeah.
that there's so many gaming coins and there's so much gaming VC money right now that can't be ignored.
And he also has this comment here. I'm not gonna lie. He's giving some hot takes. Gaming coins won't be bullish unless GTA 6 drops a coin. If
Mm.
if none of them, you missed the E, but if none of the gaming companies in crypto can create the next Fortnite, COD, or Rocket League, they are destined to fail. Jesus, how you feel about that, man?
Sheesh. That's the bearish take on it, and I mean, I don't know. With GTA, they're not gonna have a coin in the game until like the regulatory around crypto is cleaned up a little bit. So I think if any type of regulatory clarity comes through on like crypto for gaming, and it can just take getting integrated with one game and it's a wrap.
So I'm gonna
They're
say a
all
few things on this.
all of the gaming companies are actually setting up infrastructure for it though, and that's the part that's interesting to me.
I'm gonna say a few things on this because, in one sense, Bluff is kind of right. Um, GTA 6 will be a resurgence for crypto gaming if they drop a coin, right? I was watching one of the streams that FaZe Banks had. He
Mm-hmm.
said GTA 6 will be one of those pretty much the pioneer for crypto gaming because they will
Mm.
have an ecosystem in their game, and it's probably going to be based around crypto. So I don't know. We'll see. But also, I do want to put in that every narrative has their little run. So I'm not
Yeah,
going to say anything is dead because their narrative probably just was earlier and hasn't come around again.
but even
Gaming
that's a
was
narrative
different.
right there too. That's a bullish narrative for crypto gaming right there too, because the
Exactly.
narrative around that's gonna be, oh, is maybe a buy the rumor, sell the news. Like, is GTA gonna have a coin, and then all these other crypto games are gonna start pumping because that's what happens, and then maybe they don't
Exactly.
have a coin.
That's the gameplay right there. That is the
Yeah.
full gameplay right there. Yeah. You said 9 Yen Heroes and you said G Swift. What is your two AI?
On the AI side, I'm gonna have to go uh, Neuro, which is working with Polkadot with Track.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
And
They out now?
yeah, I think the token's out. Yeah, I got some.
Which one is it? What's the ticker?
It's damn, it ain't even up there. The ticker is Neuro.
Nah.
Where is it at? Hell, let me see.
Is it not? Is it not? Wait, the track not rebrand to that or no? I'm tweaking. Never mind. But I knew you was gonna like Nero because they pretty much was under track.
Yeah, it's under track. Yeah, and then the second one, I don't know. I was gonna say NTX, but that one it's AI, but it's more in the DPIN slash RWA. So as far as AI, let me get a better AI play. I don't know, man, because all the AI coins that I really like just teamed up and became artificial super intelligence.
Yeah, that was a big move. What's this one? Sensei? I did. Is it? I've never heard of this one. Have you heard of this one, Jay? Sensei?
Sense. Nah, I
Sensei.
saw that in the comments. I haven't seen that one.
Um, I'll look into this one. It seems familiar, but I don't know. Okay.
That's weird. I can't find Neuro on CoinGecko either.
Yo, it's very hard. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when somebody brings me an altcoin that I didn't hear about, I'm like, what the heck? What was that? But okay. I'm gonna look into Sensei because I don't know about that one yet, so I can't really say anything. When you get a chance, pull up Moonwell. I know all about Moonwell because it was on Polkadot. It was on Moonbeam. We was very bullish on it. We even traded it once they moved to base. So I know a lot about Moonwell. And as you said, a lot of things is going to be coming on the base chain. Where's your comment at again? Was that down below? You said base chain. So I'm very bullish on the base ecosystem. I told you that's where retail is going to be going. Most well, if they're moving on to crypto, like the L2s, they're going to be going on the base chain, and they make it very easy because it's connected right in your Coinbase app. So it's right there.
I
All
think a lot
crypto.
of projects are going to build on base chain to try to get that, just to get that Coinbase investment, or try to get onto Coinbase as well.
What's funny? In the same article here, where's it at? Let me go back to this article. Is it this article? No, 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 no. Did I delete the article? No, there we go. That's the article. So they even talked about some of the altcoins that immediately listed on Coinbase. One being Block Lords. There was another one. I forgot the name. There was a few that got listed on Coinbase. I do think Coinbase is going to be a good area for a lot of people to actually buy their cryptos. Um,
Hmm.
what I was going to say, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. God damn, I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Ah, fuck.
About base chain,
Oh
they
yeah, no, no, no. About Coinbase and Base Chain. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I do believe that it's not going to be. I believe that Coinbase and Base Chain is going to be more focused on RWA. That is going to be the home of a
Mhm.
lot of good RWA plays that you guys could possibly trade because of real world assets and um, the build, the whole BlackRock fund. They're basically partnered with Coinbase
Mhm.
because Coinbase is the ETF manager and BlackRock is now focused on RWAs. I do believe that a lot of the RWAs that is going to be good is probably going to be on Base and Coinbase. It's going to be the home of RWAs, in my opinion. You know how certain chains are focused on, like you got the gaming chain. They're talking about
Yeah,
AVAX is going to be the gaming chain, Solana the gaming chain, or the AI chain is going to be like that.
yeah. I think Coinbase is going to focus on, like you said, RWAs and probably anything that helps with decentralization. It seems like they're trying to go that route as well. So definitely something to watch with them.
Yeah, Chico Crypto. This is not the real Chico Crypto, but
Real Chico.
props based best RWA. Props could be good.
Hmm.
But I don't think they're going to be the best RWA. If I'm not mistaken, they're on um, what's that other Move network? God damn, Aptos. And I do think because there's no hype on Aptos right now, since there's no hype right now, you may be early, you may be absolutely early, right? Or this could be the diamond in the rough that stands out on the Aptos chain. When it comes down to RWAs, most people already know my favorite ones. Swarm markets, easy. Proppy, easy, right? And what else? There's a few. You got Maple. You got a bunch of RWAs, right?
Yep.
But not
Proppy.
base
I like
being
XT
on
swap.
Aptos. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying I like Proppy. I like IXS XT swap.
hmm
Um,
I think
yeah,
within a year we're gonna see. I'm still mad about Mantra Dow, bro. I hate seeing Mantra Dow
bro,
here.
Mantra DAO
I
is
hate
is
seeing Mantra
stupid,
Dow.
bro. Use Mantra DAO, bro.
Crazy.
You know, I was the biggest Ohm guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Back in the day, I was the biggest Ohm dude, and they wasn't even about RWAs at the time.
Man, bro.
It was
This
on
it
like
still hurts my heart, man. It still hurts my heart when I look at
yeah,
this,
man. It was around like what 2 cents. It ran up
bro.
to about 50 cents. Then they did an airdrop. Come on, man.
Bro, they flipped during the bear market and went towards RWA and
Yeah,
immediately pulled a crazy 100x. Yeah,
bro. And they what's crazy is they had a DeFi platform on there, and I
yeah.
just had some
I
tokens
used it.
staking. You know, I had some tokens staking on there, and then I went back and I was like, "Where the damn DeFi thing at?" Like, it was just gone. It was like,
Yeah,
you know, I was like, I had to hit them up on Discord, like, yo, I need to log into that, and then they were just like, you're from the U.S., you're not even allowed to use it. I was like, bro,
so Nye has one of the harshest vesting schedule. Yes, it does.
nine.
That's Nuke. That's Nuke.
Okay.
I call it Nuke for short. Nuke But um, it does have a harsh vesting schedule. But there's also the things that you guys be wanting. You guys want these tokens to come out quickly. I don't want that. I
Mm-hmm.
want these tokens to have a cliff. I need a 6 month to 12 month cliff. I know I'm in it, but I want to give these projects time to really like thrive in the market. And then they start to release their tokens. Nye is being one of those. Gaming, if you guys don't know, these guys also changed their vesting schedule. Where is it at? I probably deleted it. But Gaming also changed their vesting schedule to basically every week and every 2 weeks. A lot of the you get a little. I think it's a 1 or 2% of the allocation right down into the market. Right. The good thing about this is that it's going to get to a pretty. It's gonna get close to its total supply pretty quick. The bad thing is it's gonna go in the dumps for a little bit. Meaning some of the people that's buying on buying in the open market, you guys are getting at a very good price. It depends on how bullish you are on some of these altcoins. But once again, I do like cliffs on my altcoins. Gaming this cycle is pure shitty. That could be true, but also there's a lot more gaming altcoins that came out already, not giving each other the time to really thrive in the market. Right? One gaming altcoin comes out, Alex Becker talks about it, Jesus talks about it, any other gaming content creator talks about it. Now your eyes done shift from the gaming coin you was just in to the gaming coin that they're talking about, and then there's going to be more of that coming out. It's a revolving door. It's not
And
giving
most,
enough time for some of
yeah,
these altcoins to really thrive.
and
What you
most
was gonna say?
altcoins, I was gonna say most altcoins are pure shitty right now. So it's
Yeah.
like it's not just the gaming coins, and that's the time of best opportunity. You know, that's
hmm
the best time of opportunity right there.
And you did talk about shrapnel. Now I didn't make my post just yet on shrapnel. I do want to make a post on shrapnel in my group. That's gonna come out in my conviction list because things changed for me on shrapnel just because of the legal issues that they got going on. Off the grid coming out. Gunzilla's off the grid. Just like what I just talked about, people's eyes is going to shift.
Mm-hmm.
Shrapnel is not going to be that mainstream crypto game that a lot of people is going to be talking about for just a little bit. But I'm going to give you guys another side to this, right? Because now people are going to start to look at off the grid whenever it comes out. People are going to be playing that. People are play testing it right now. There's a lot of bullish talks about it, so that is going to do pretty good. I'm already in the private sale of that, right? But then one thing that is pretty bullish for Shrapnel is one thing I always say: people are always going to look for the next big thing of crypto A. So if off the grid and Gunzilla is that big, tactical whatever game that they got,
Yeah,
people are going to look for the next one that could be just as good. That's
yeah.
going to bring up shrapnel into conversation once again. So you can look at it in two separate ways. Neurochain AI seems pretty good. Yeah, we're in a private sale of that. We're doing decent. Just need more sex listing. Yeah, yeah. Also the fact that it has its own chain could hinder it a little bit. So it does need a lot more sex listing because people probably, even though we're so late into crypto, people probably still don't know how to add new chains to their Trust wallet, to their MetaMask, whatever wallet you're using, the EVM wallet. People don't know how to add new chains to that. So that to me is one thing that I saw that actually hindered Merlin starter and Merlin a little bit for me.
Yeah, a lot of coins get hindered by that, and sometimes even it hinders their sex listings because if the sex doesn't have, the infrastructure to handle that new chain, if
Exactly.
the chain does something completely new, then it might be even harder to get them on sexes. So
Mm-hmm. Yo, leave some likes. Go ahead and like the video, like the stream, like the stream. Odino, Parcel, SMT, best RWA plays. I pretty much agree with that. Odino's too high in FDV, don't know how to pump it. So Odino to I the conversation for me always comes up. What do you guys see as too high and what do you guys see as too low?
that's too low. Hmm.
All right. Because right now, when I go ahead and look at an altcoin, right? When I go ahead and look at an altcoin, I can see the FDV is this high, right? I can look at the market cap, but then immediately, before making my decision, let me just go move this right here,
Mhm.
right? Immediately before making my decision, once again, you guys got tools we didn't have when we started this
Yeah,
game.
that's immediately what I did was went to crypto rank right now and said, okay,
Yo,
well, when are those tokens going to get dumped on us?
exactly. How long is it going to take? How long is it going to take for all of that to come out? Right?
And then
You're
it
looking
says
at it
next
right now.
unlock event today.
Yeah, but I also look into this right here because
Yeah,
it probably has a daily unlock, and it does have
right.
a daily unlock, right? It's a
32
small
days.
unlock,
Yeah.
daily small unlocks. But so you go ahead and scroll whenever you want to come out the market, right? It goes all up to January. It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't even go further than January 26th. Oh, okay, this. So I'm not going to be able to give you too much good information on this one, but just know it's locked for a long time, right? It's locked for a long time. We'll see how things play out. And the thing is, RWAs is I'm so much bullish on RWAs than a lot more people because we have the spokesperson being what's the name? What the heck is his name? Larry Fink. Let him talk more about RWAs, and people are going to start buying it. But that's
Honestly,
me.
I'm looking at Odino and I look at the market cap and the way that this is being unlocked, the circulating supply, and what might happen over the next year. This looks kind of good.
Yeah.
The FDV don't look bad, especially when I look at this release schedule, and you can see that 3.9 billion of those tokens are not going to be fully out until January of 2029. So, you
If
know,
we had a better concise, concise, thing of vesting, because all we could see is that January 18, 2028, you're looking at pretty much all of it. Who
you
during this
got
time,
one
if you're
year
not
cliff.
rich, you've been
You
lost
don't see
again.
the protocol development 3.3, 33% 1 year cliff. You don't see
Where you,
that?
where you see that at? Oh,
Um,
at the top,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and
Yeah,
that
yeah,
chart right there. Yeah, January 2025
yeah,
big
yeah. You're
token
right.
release,
And
and
then
that's
the private sale there.
yeah,
Ecosystem growth doesn't affect the token too much. These are the guys that affect the token more because these are the ones that got into, well, not the protocol development, private sale investors because they got in at a certain price.
yeah.
And
Well,
then
I'll just look at it like okay, 3.3 billion. If I look at it right now, that's gonna put, let's say maybe half of the tokens are in supply. So
Mhm.
I'll take that into account. Maybe 5 billion tokens are in supply, and if I think this market cap can get to 5 billion, 15 billion, that might be a play.
What's funny is we had a lot of conversations on what's the possibility of some of these altcoins
Yeah,
getting to certain market caps, and it's tough to say as of right now because of the way the market is going, and how much altcoins we did not take a fact we did not factor in how many altcoins is coming out just this year, and
yeah.
next year there's going to be even more.
The
So
dilution of the market is crazy.
exactly, so that dilutes exactly how much X's you could possibly make. So it's a the market is getting tougher and tougher. And what I even told Zoe this, I believe more of these altcoins are now taking this opportunity to come out now during this cycle right here, because right after this cycle, this place is going to be heavily regulated. It's going to
Heavily,
it's going to be
heavily,
harder for newer altcoins to come out. It's going to be
definitely.
harder for the to average man to get into the altcoins at a good price, meaning IDOs and all of that. It's going to be tough. So they're taking the opportunity to try to make as much money as they can now before the regulations come out. And when the regulations heavily, when this market gets heavily regulated, some of these altcoins are going to die.
A
That's just
lot
the
of
simple
them.
truth.
Yeah.
That's just what it's going to be. And you're going to have to see which one is going to survive. And I got this comment up. Lingo, I love Lingo. Hasn't come out yet, but we're going to see. They're predicting that they're going to be coming out very soon. A bunch of coals behind them. So when you start to see a lot of Lingo videos, I want to be honest, they're all in it. When the market gets moving, dilution won't matter. Just hold them high FDV tokens in a bear market. Just don't hold the high FDV tokens in a bear market. Someone gets it.
Yeah.
Someone gets it. Not interested in Nye because of the okay. I figured that because then they rebranded to that ticker. I forgot the name of what they were. What's the you know what NXRA is? You know what the token is, right? They
NXRA.
got hacked and rebranded to that.
Oh
They
yeah,
got
yeah.
hacked.
Lions block.
There you go. I was forgetting the name. I was
Man,
forgetting the name.
man, yeah, yeah.
So I'm not too mad. I understand why you wouldn't like. All right, I get it.
I wouldn't either.
I get it. Now I got no interest because okay. Yep. We just talked about this. Yep. Sui and Phantom moving. Why is Phantom still moving? Is Phantom Jay, you know something about Phantom? I
Is
don't
there?
know.
Is there? I don't know. I mean, I know they still going. They still have an
Oh, it's
exchange.
up 8%. What's going on here? I thought Andre did something else. Mint layer. Yo, when it comes down to that BRC and Bitcoin narrative, you guys gotta wait for that to come back around. This could be the time to look into it. I won't lie. I thought that BRC and Bitcoin narrative would be much bigger than it is now.
Yeah, well, runes came out,
Yeah, runes came out. But we'll see. Right now, it's still at a decent price.
but they
Right?
might switch over. They might switch over to runes, and then if runes start popping, then boom, they're out
And
of
this
here.
also does correlate with the chart. So if you're looking at it based off what I showed you guys earlier,
Yeah,
if you guys, oh, this actually hit the top in
let me see. That mid layer
2024.
chart actually looks kind of good too.
Yeah. Yeah, it could curl up, and
Yeah, that looked
we'll
like an
see.
inverse head and shoulders.
It could. Right now, that's not one of my plays though. That's not one of my plays though. Parcel, I like Parcel and Solana. Yeah. Parcel. A lot of people seem to like that one. BlackRock just made an AI fund also. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I
Yeah,
did see that. I did see that. Autono presale still 10x plus. They will dump. Yeah. I remember. I don't know if he's still here. King Arthur. He used to show us Trueflation. My bad. My window is open. I always leave my window open. But what you call it? Trueflation. When they got listed onto Coinbase, they went nuclear. Absolutely nuts. We also did skip the private sale of this, which had me hot for a little bit, so I stopped looking at it. But this is also another RWA that you guys can go ahead and look into. You guys think base chain will airdrop during the bull run? This will be massive for base. Tassie, I said Tassie. Jay,
what?
you got anything to say about the base chain airdrop?
Um, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, because
That's just
I asked you.
my
'Cause
thoughts. My thoughts has always been that I don't think so. I mean, of course, I've been, doing stuff on base just in case, but I just don't think so. You know,
I asked you.
they might have to after this whole Discord thing that happened with them, but you know, I don't
I
know.
asked because I knew we was going to be on the opposite end of this. I remember
Yeah.
we talked about this.
Uh huh.
I showed y'all a bunch of hints that these guys will possibly do an airdrop. I was told Q3 they're gonna do an airdrop. I was told. I was lied to. But I don't know. I'm still a big believer that they will have an airdrop. Now I did a lot of transactions on base. I haven't done any lately, but I've done some big transactions on base just to get my transactions numbers up there, right? And the amount up there. I got all the NFTs that they said to get. So that's their What's that? That's their earnings report that they put on chain.
Yeah.
Both of their earnings report that they put on chain. Some other NFTs that they have on their like little thing. So I did that. I'm hoping they better bless me. That's all I'm saying. They got hacked twice now though. Oh, twice? I didn't know Alliance Block got hacked twice.
Yeah, Lions Block. Yeah, I'm done with them. That
I
was
didn't
one of
peep.
my worst buys in history.
I did not peep, bro. I did not peep. Still bullish on Open Fabric? Yes, I am. I am still bullish on Open Fabric. It's just not wasn't the two that I said I was going to be bullish on, but I'm still bullish on Open Fabric. I still hold all my Open Fabric that I got at private sale because that's how bullish I was. Well, I still am. We just got to see when this market turns back around. Hopefully, within a few months. Some people are saying October is going to be a bullish month, right?
Hmm.
November is going to be looking better. People are probably going to be waiting for the elections, whatever it may be. But I'm here. I'm holding all my bags, except for some that I'm going to, talk about in my conviction list. Inspect has disappointed me. I
Yeah,
won't lie.
Inspect has been disappointing. But I just want to say real quick, doggo to the moon, yeah, room for sure. But
Yeah, I didn't know about that. That's why I didn't even read it
but
because I don't even know what it is. Is it a
okay.
meme?
Yeah, it's a rune token. So
It's a
it's like,
room token meme.
yeah, it's on Bitcoin. It's the number one rune. Like it's like the fucking Dogecoin of Bitcoin.
Yeah, I don't know nothing
um,
about memes. You already know I don't pay attention to memes, so I tend to skip those.
yeah, but
Uh,
Inspect has been disappointing so far.
yeah, I'm gonna be
We'll
honest.
see.
I,
We'll
I'm
see.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. Inspec has disappointed me greatly. They haven't done anything I said that they put on that little roadmap that they said they have. Right?
Hmm.
That joint got me mad because I was expecting to see an Inspec Dex on X by now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? They said the Dex was going to be coming out soon. Where the freak is the Dex?
Well, the
Because that's
thing
the
is,
reason I go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing is, I think like they were just too early. Like the Bitcoin ecosystem is so new right now that like, it went from BRC 20s to then like stacks and then runes and then there's just new things coming out all the time. So it's like I'm sure for something like Inspect, it's like you invest all that time building index for BRC 20s and then everybody switches to runes. What do you do?
Oh nah, this one isn't for the BRCs though. This one is like the layer 2 on X. This is one that they pretty much give you all the information on a token and all of that. Their NFTs. You're basically able to just follow different things on X right there. They have a Google Play Store app that you could just download onto your Chrome. And the point
Mm,
of what they had on their roadmap was that they were supposed to have a DEX on their roadmap for X, meaning that you go onto like let's say you go onto Inspect's page right here, right? You'll be able to click on a certain icon that allows you to just immediately trade it. Like if you click on this right here, it tells you all the information. The
yeah,
DEX was supposed to be like here, so you could immediately connect
trade.
your wallet to it and be able to just trade it. Essentially, just turning X into a Web3 like a Web3 browser or some shit like that, a DEX. But they haven't put out that DEX. They just kept putting out different things. Like it's still I still have hope on it. It's just that I'm not seeing what I wanted to see,
Hmm. That might take a little time to come.
and it already crashed a lot, bro. We'll see though. I still hold. They're not gonna do a airdrop token for base. They may not. We know. Who knows? I'm prepared. You seen already? Jay said they're not. I'm on the other camp that they will. Coinbase is too centralized. They rather have full control over the chain than switch. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Yeah. I think their
Jesse,
token, I think the base chain was a whole like, insurance policy for them. You know what I mean? If the SEC was going to really crack down and try to make it impossible for them to do business, then they would have had base and then I think they might have had a base token. But I don't know, especially since they got coin, they got to keep the coin holders happy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're not going to want to
Jesse
worry
already
about
said he
coin
doesn't
holders.
need a token. But
Yeah.
the funny thing is he's the one that hinted at the token.
Yeah, I know. I remember when you
I
showed
showed it
that.
on stream.
Yeah, I remember when you showed that, and I was like, you know what? I don't think so, but let me just. get
He
on over there and do a couple things just in case.
exactly when the first earnings report came out, he told people to go mint it for reasons you can guess. That's not the exact words, but that's how I'm gonna just say it right now, right? That's the reason I minted all the earnings report on chain, just so they could keep track. But time will tell. I may be wrong, you may be right, I may be right, you may be wrong. We'll see. And if it doesn't come out, that's fine. The chain is still gonna be perfect. Love the alpha. Been watching for a minute. Watch on the TV. Can't leave comments on the device, but leave a like. Good channel. Good alpha. Thanks, Mark. I feel like this is the first time I've seen you in on the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, we did go for a long time though. I won't lie. We did go for a long time. 2 hours. Yeah.
Yep, almost,
You got
almost.
any closing thoughts, Jay?
Nah, man. I think the market's looking good right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen in the next couple of days after these rate increases. But yeah,
Fair, fair. For me, right now, the market's looking okay. I won't say it's looking good. I won't say it's looking bad. It's just looking okay because we already
yeah,
been here. We still here.
right.
This is until I see 73, 74, 75. I won't be too bullish. I won't be too crazy. I won't be like, but I'm gonna wait. Of course, I already showed you guys what I've been looking at, right, for
Yeah,
the altcoin market. If this continues to slide, and if you have, this is not financial advice, of course, because who knows what the hell could be happening. But
right.
if altcoins continue to slide in the altcoin market and you have enough liquidity, enough liquid cash that you're not too worried, because I know during this time a lot of people get strapped because
Yeah,
they end up going all in on the altcoin market when they see it going up, right? This is the time where you should be having some funds on the side where you could DCA into some of these bags. Whether it's altcoins I'm talking about, another YouTuber is talking about, your conviction plays, whatever it is, right? You should be looking into them right now, looking at the tokenomics. By the way, go check out my ebook on tokenomics so you get an understanding of what's going on in this market, because this is the time for you guys to really start to pay attention to the market. We may just have 12 months, we may have 6 months of some bullish altcoin action. You should want to take advantage of this, because
yeah,
within that
sure.
6 months you could get 200 x's, 300 x's, maybe just one, but you're gonna make a lot of money for the rest of going to hold you over to the next, like, because Jay did it already, I did it already,
Yeah,
plenty of people did it already. This is the time, man.
yeah. This is the
This
time
is
to be on that crypto rank and to be on that coin market cow. Looking at some of the things that we talked about, like those plays where maybe you can get in at the ICO, the IDO play.
Yeah.
What I mean, stuff like that. But right now is one of them the time for sure.
I'm gonna cover some of these comments again before we go. Mutiny, that's what it is, right? Mutiny. That if I'm sure you're talking about the same one. This one, my guy Raw got into it. We got into the private sellers, not we. I don't want to say we, because only one person got into this in my group. He's still holding on to it. He was very bullish onto it. I wasn't bullish onto horse racing, virtual horse racing, because we already seen this already with the other freaking virtual horse racing game that came out. I forgot the name of it. I don't remember, but I'm not too bullish. This is such a niche sector in crypto gaming, or in just gaming in general, that I didn't really see too much opportunity in this one.
Just in the world in general.
Yeah, I think it's for rich white men that just like horse racing. That's not for me. I don't care. And Tectum is the other one. Tectum could do decent, right? This is also another play that is really focused on Bitcoin as well. But when did the hell did it get to this? When did the market cap and FDV get close to this like this? Am I bugging? Hold up.
TT. Let me see.
Hold on. Was they vesting this whole time? Oh. Oh. Okay. I
Let me
wasn't
see.
paying attention.
Most of it's out already.
My bad. I'm unfamiliar with your game. I see. Well, I won't lie, due to the vesting, this it already did have pumponomics before. To me, now it just got better. So
Yeah.
it could really pump crazy. And once again, yeah, yep. This is another one that started to slide down when the altcoin market went down. So hopefully, when the altcoin market goes up, this actually is going to pump a little bit faster. But it also will take a little bit more money to pump a little bit too, because a lot more tokens now have come into circulating supply.
Yeah, but it's still a nice total
Yeah,
supply.
no, it's still nice. It's still nice.
It's still a nice total supply. That chart looks kind of good too on
So
the
by
daily chart, yearly chart.
October 2025, yeah, you're pretty much. No one else is pretty much going to be really dumping on you too much. You're pretty much done.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of it's almost ready to be done.
Yeah, you're pretty much done. So this could be an interesting one. This could be an interesting one to see, to pay attention to. But I didn't know it went all the way up like that. Hey, that could be a good one, man. But I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your week. I may come back on Saturday. I got to get back into the crypto grind of things. I got to start recording the videos again. I do already have a video recorded already for you guys. We're going to be talking about Sonic probably in the next video. That is going to be a gaming chain for Solana, pretty much like G Swift and some other ones. So I got a video for you guys coming up on that. I got a bunch of content ready for you guys. I do be writing down my content, what I want to put out. I just put it on the list. But again, Jay, you don't got no closing thoughts?
Nah, we just did.
All right, bet. Well, you guys have a good week, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, you too.
Yeah, peace.